So, yeah, I'm in a vape commercial right now for tobacco-free CA. It's a pretty intense commercial, but they got the clip from my PAX era video I made where I'm like chilling at Santa Monica on the pier. This violinist doing electric violin, Vlad. Anyway, they took like a 1 second clip of me just pulling on the vape, and the funniest part about it is it was shot on my iPhone 7 by my girl, and that's the clip they chose, which is funny for content creators like myself because it just goes to show that it's easy to overthink like the video. Even right now, like having this mic up here, like would I have been better off just doing it on my phone? Like that's a legit question and I'm curious of what you think. Please comment below. Like, does it matter that I have, my Canon 70D with my 35 millimeter prime with the mic? Like, does that really set it off, or is the phone just more intimate? Anyway, that's a whole nother tangent, whole nother video there in terms of, video quality and all that shit. But I just wanted to come at you here to clarify my thoughts because I had some of my friends hit me up like they were watching the Lakers, like, dude, I just saw you, like, or they were watching some football, Thursday night football, hit me up. A couple True Buds actually emailed me too. And I'm like, yo, I just want to come on here. Yes. I told them to. I'm like, yeah, that was me. It's just a quick shot. And I've done other commercial work too. I'm an actor out here. But I'm just really like thought this was cool because they dug through my content, found a clip that I shot on my iPhone 7, or my girl shot it for me, and paid me for it. And it's airing on at least the West Coast. I don't know if it's national. Like, I assume that it's at least on the West Coast. It might be national. I don't know. They pay me a buyout rate, so $750 wasn't a whole lot. I'm gonna hit my agent up too because that's just the kind of guy I am. But so they bought me out, so it doesn't matter. I don't have any residuals on that. But for a video that I made a couple months ago, it's hard to beat that. And clarifying my thoughts more, how I feel about fake vapes. They piss me off. Or vapes that are just have not passed the test. Or it's just, they're out there in terms of the cannabis field. And I thought that's what this commercial was going to be about too. But its focus is tobacco, the nicotine vapes. And it's funny because you can tell a couple people are smoking weed vapes for sure in the commercial. However, it's just like, my thoughts on it are, I'm just trying to jumble it, put it all in my head here and just give it to you kind of how I feel about the fake vape situation is, do you use your head? I've kind of said this shit before. It's like nobody is forcing any kid or adult to smoke a vape. Maybe they can get to it, but they're going to be able to get it no matter what. So it's up to the individual to decide if the vape is for themselves. Do your research, especially now. I think that might be something good that's coming from all this is people might like start looking into what they're fucking with a little more. Like they might not just get something from a rando and smoke it and whatever. Not saying I don't do that or have never done that. I'm just saying like this whole epidemic, this whole vape crisis, and this shit's real. I mean, people aren't making this up that people are dying and shit. Like this has been in the news for months now. Like that's real. So I think that's going to help people understand. But if you look at the numbers, I mean, I don't know. I haven't done the research to dive in and really see what the key causes. I know that there's fillers. I know there's certain oils that are getting in the lungs. I know there's just a lot of bad shit when it comes to lung health, putting people in comas and shit, essentially like the commercial is saying. And I see the point in that. And I don't think it's all bad. So like, I'm happy, first of all, that I got paid for a video I made months ago, randomly, a vape commercial. I'm not fully on board with the commercial. I feel like it's a little over the top, but it's well done. They pay me. It's cool. I don't mind. And it still has a good point, and it's still raising awareness like, yo, or at least to the younger ones, anybody, vaping is still a bad thing. It kind of brings me back right now. I hadn't thought about this is like cigarettes. When everybody you knew, or I didn't know, but like back in the day, I watched the movies. When you see people up in bars, I still go to some bars out here where people smoke cigs, but like where cigarettes were, you could smoke them in hospitals and doctors' offices. When it was that accepted, I feel like vapes were kind of on that level a little bit and still are, I feel like they've become so much more common. You see people doing them. I see people doing them in restaurants. I see people doing them all places. I've seen a person doing it. It's fucking in buses. I was on a bus. I don't care. That's me. I don't give a shit. But I'm saying like vapes became kind of the new cigarette, and people didn't really see the harm, just like this, you know, the cigarette.
Yeah, this is True Buzz, that Mary J. Now we ain't new to this. For my stoners and for my cannabis enthusiasts, talking edibles and bringing comedy. Let's get it, time to pass it to the left and we can have a smoke session. Hey, yeah, true love for my True Buzz. Light it up and I'm on it. This vibe take me way back. Screaming, I got 5 on it. Indica to sativa, anything.